Welcome to the social studies portion of your conference. This is Mr. Giangrave. I'm going to talk about a couple of the skills that we're going to really focus on throughout the year in social studies and have you look at a couple of work samples that accompany those skills. First is rate and the answering of short answer questions, primarily focusing on the use of text evidence. So rate has the students focus on four essential elements to effectively answer a short answer question. First, we want the students to restate the question as part of their introductory or topic sentence. We then want them to answer all parts of the question. Most importantly, we want them to use evidence from the text or from the source. In some cases, it may be a video or an image or audio recording. And lastly, we want them to explain that evidence. So not only are they paraphrasing or quoting the text, but they're explaining why that text is relevant and answers the question. You'll be looking at a sample of your child's work for this assessment called India Writing with Text Evidence, where students were asked three short answer questions. One about India under British rule, one about conflicts between Hindus and Muslims historically in the region, and one about the current issues facing India today. While you're looking at those, the rubric that was used to grade them is this one here, and it's very simple. The first thing we're looking at is there sufficient evidence to show that the source is credible, complete, relevant, and accurate? And then secondly, as rate focuses on, is there a thorough explanation of that evidence? Okay? So the way that this assessment worked was that there were three of these questions. They're scored on a 0 to 2 scale. So there were 6 possible points earned, 2 on each. The second sample you're going to look at is an essay. These are the directions for the essay here. And the essay works fairly similarly, except it's just a longer piece. Students are presented with a question, a dilemma, or a problem, as this one here talks about a fictional situation where Microsoft needs to outsource 1,000 jobs, and they need to explain why India is a good choice for outsourcing those jobs. All right? This is the rubric that we use to score that, and we're looking primarily at three things. Did the student organize their writing well, and is there a clear purpose to their writing? Again, did they use text evidence and did they explain it? And finally, is the punctuation and capitalization, or all those conventions of writing, up to par? This is scored on a 1 to 5 scale. The teacher that you're with now is going to share your students' work samples, and please contact me if you have any questions.